Even with the new album, you were talking about how when you got in the studio, you had this sort of epiphany. I'm going to make like a 90s grunge album. I love that period of music, and no one's doing it anymore. And then, you went through the process and you said, no, I'm going to make a pop album and this and that.
Genres of music, bands, artists, it's all a gateway into your love of what you do. And I think something I've maybe lost that I regained making Mayhem, my album, is that I started to overthink things sometimes and get nervous. I stopped doing that and I started just feeling and allowing myself to just be free. And you know what? It's okay to make mistakes. I mean, what does it even mean for music to be perfect?
You get to your level and everybody's like counting the sales and they're counting the success. It's like, oh my God, that gets in your head. And you start thinking about the audience as opposed to what you like. I think you're doomed.
I think like you can think about the audience as long as you don't abandon yourself.
Is there a moment where you as a songwriter go, the song Abracadabra did not exist for thousands of years? Suddenly you go, oh, now it's a song. That didn't come to you in one swoop, right?
It did come in one swoop.
How does
Pretty
it come
much.
in one swoop? Explain that to me. I'm not a songwriter.
Well, so like first we actually were building the track and I started to write the verse. We got kind of through the verse and I was like, okay, now this needs to explode. So we pulled out the guitar, we sat at the piano, and we built the pre-chorus and the chorus. And then we went back to the track and we put the music in it and built it around the song. So, but I would say it was like within 30 minutes we had the song.
Wow. No shit.
It's not always exactly 30 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour. And sometimes I won't find a chorus right away and maybe it'll be the next day. But that I will say that was not the case with Mayhem. And usually I don't like to leave a song hanging.
Talk about this song, Blade of Grass. Now this is from the new album.
Yeah.
Now that you're engaged and you're in a really great relationship, and Blade of Grass is written about the engagement.
Yeah.
I guess you guys were in a backyard, and when he proposed, you thought it was a joke.
Well, it was April
Fools.
the day that he proposed. He was so sweet. He was like nervous about proposing to me that he was asking me about it before he did it. And he said, what do I do? And I said, just, get a blade of grass from the backyard and just wrap it around my finger and I'll say yes.
Your husband got you a ring with a blade of grass in it, right?
He got me 2 rings and one of them was the blade of grass. And that's the
Yeah.
first one that he proposed with.
You wanted a diamond, though, right? I mean, you were like, hey, the blade of
I
grass
didn't
is
say
great,
no.
but
I didn't say no.
yeah. Which one do you love more, the diamond or the blade of grass?
The blade of grass is like, you can't replace like something that has meaning like that.
Your fiance loves you so much that for Valentine's Day, he took his office and he converted it into a recording studio where you guys live.
Well,
How does that go?
It was very sweet because for like at least a month and a half, he would just tell me I couldn't go back into his office. So he'd be like, "Don't go back there. Please don't go back there. You can't go back there. Did you go back there?" I'd say, "No, I didn't. I didn't go back there." He researched all of my favorite equipment and he loves gear and he loves equipment. So he was just nerding out on everything and he ordered like all of like my favorite stuff. He just set it all up himself. And one day he just said, "Okay, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you." And I went in and it was pretty cool. I mean, no one's ever done anything like that for me before.
Are you kidding? This guy really loves you.
I love him.
Who the hell does
too.
that?
I don't know. I'm very lucky. I'm really lucky. I think I didn't realize how much I didn't have that kind of realness in my life.
Right.
And meeting him was like, I don't know, it felt like water in the desert,
Wow.
He just rocked my world,
Wow.
with all, because he was just so real and so nice and he cared to get to know the whole me. We were fast in love.
He can't call you Gaga though. He's got to come up with his own.
I don't want him to.
What is he calling you?
He calls me Stephanie.
I've never called my wife Beth. I call her Sweet Love.
He does have names for me, for sure.
What is your name?
I mean, one of them is Sugar Pie, which I really
Sugar
love.
Pie.
Yeah, he calls
That's
me
good.
Sugar Pie. Yeah,
I could see a song called Sugar Pie.
You're
Right?
making me blush. Howard.
So now you're so in love. You're in a really great place. You're talking in interviews about possibly becoming a mom. Having kids. Is this a time where fans should say probably Gaga is going to disappear for a couple of years? Because I know you. If you have kids, you're going to go all in.
Disappear? I don't think so, but I think music will be a part of our child's life.
Better be.
But I also have to see what it's like and what our kid needs, I just really want them to have a very safe and happy childhood. So you're not wrong that will become my number one priority. You're actually right on the money with that.
I just realized you might become Lady Mama instead of Lady Gaga. Think about that.
Lady Mama.